Happy 8th anniversary backyard video! That is right. It has been 8 years since the first ever episode of Backyard Videos came out on August 25th, 2016. Well, technically the episode actually came out the day after on the 26th, but the first episode, if you saw in not only when I said it in the video, but also in the title, it was August 25th, even if it came out a day late. Regardless, we still count this as the anniversary of the series. With all that being said, it is now 8 years later on Sunday, August 25th, 2024. And of course, as in yearly tradition, we always do an anniversary party to celebrate. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, as you guys can see, we have a logo here that obviously says Backyard Videos, which of course has obviously an 8 here with 8 hearts, as you can see on the logo here. We have another sign that says Happy 8 Years, and it goes from August 25th through the 26th. So yeah, as you also can see, we have 8 fireworks on this logo across, like right next to the 8 hearts across the logo. It is a very fun logo. We have Backyard Videos in brown and green to of course represent the yard and stuff, which is very cool. And yeah, hope you guys love this logo. It is a very fun logo. And without further ado, let's officially jump into the party. Now, the workshop is like, I think, the only room that's not decorated outside of the side yard. And of course, if we were to turn these on, obviously these really aren't going to do anything, mainly considering, you know, it's daytime. Speaking of daytime, it is currently 3:28 p.m. So I'm filming this way later than way earlier than the previous year, but probably around almost the same time as the one 2 years ago in 2022. Similarly, at least. Anyway, we have our first set of decorations right here, and we also have our first item out of 2. The Backyard Videos 8th anniversary pin. Let's pick that up. But for the time being, I'll leave it right here, just so we can, of course, keep that intact. But it is obviously collected. We have a blue pool noodle right here. I had to tie it around the gate here since it was pretty short. I'm referring to the gate itself because the pool noodle was quite long. So I had to, like, tie it around the gate. That's why it looks like that. And also, that was probably the only way I was able to keep the pin, you know, from falling. So that's why it's there. Anyway, let's move on to the rest of the yard. And yes, it is completely sunny out here, which is awesome. Over here, we have our second and last item here in the tripod area. Picking it up, it is Backyard Videos 8 years. And of course, has the date of this anniversary right here, 8/25/24. We have Backyard Videos also in brown and green, just like the logo. Much like the logo itself, we have 8 fireworks across the logo. We also have 8 hearts as well, but unlike the logo, they are brown and green. And yes, I did make sure to put 8 of them for both the fireworks and the hearts. But it is extremely clever how I made this background, and that's the second item. Of course, we will keep it right here for the remainder of the party. Now, as for the decorations, and now that we're done with items, we can only do decorations now. Over here, as you guys can see, we have a faded out blue noodle right here. We have a turquoise one right here, and then below it, we have a green one. A light green one to be specific. So yeah, it is a combination of 3 colors, and these 2 obviously represent the yard, while this represents the party's color scheme. So that's very, very cool and extremely clever, but that's not the only piece of cleverty I hid in this party. God, no. Heading over to the pond view, by the way, just for the record, I am the only one out here. Tony and Lucy were just out here, but they wanted to go in. First things first, as you can see, we have another new pool noodle color, dark green. Now, I got this at Dollar Tree 2 days back on August 23rd. So, that can explain where this came from. This isn't the only one. We got another one over there. I don't know if you can see that. We'll get over there later. As you can see, yep, we have a dark green pool noodle right there. And then a regular blue pool noodle right there. This is in the pond view. Now, moving on to the field itself, we have another blue pool noodle right there. We also have a light green pool noodle right there. And that is super cool. Now, the blue parts are meant to represent the anniversary party theme color scheme. As for the green, it's obviously meant to, of course, represent the whole entire yard itself. Because, that's what half this yard even is. Green. And that's where this last decoration comes in. Or at least this last pool noodle to be specific. Just getting up right there. There we go. And like I said, there was a secondary dark green pool noodle right there. Like I said, this is the party that makes their debut in the yard. But also we have one other decoration being Happy 8th Anniversary Backyard Videos. It is a very cool sign that I took some time to create. Just to clarify, this sign alongside the background that we saw in the tripod area was made on August 24th, so the day before this party went live. And I think it was actually after the previous episode came out, so that's another thing. But yeah, it is a very cool design. This dark green pool noodle also looks very cool, fits the yard quite well. And guys, that wraps up the 8-year anniversary party for Backyard Videos. And also the end of this episode. So, what do you guys think of the 8-year anniversary celebration for the Backyard Video series? This was a very fun party to make. It only took like 20 minutes. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. So yeah. I put a few things in here, and honestly, it looks really nice. So guys, I'll see you all in the next episode on Wednesday, August 28th, which obviously by then this entire party will be removed, so this is the only video to feature it. And yeah, with all that said, I'll see you all in the next one. Happy 8th anniversary to Backyard Videos. Here is to 9 years in 2025, assuming I'm still doing this by then. Actually, that's actually kind of true. What if I'm not doing this by then? Hopefully. I'd love to make it to 9 years. I can't believe we've been going for this series for 8 years now. And I have no plan to stop it anytime soon.